Heartbreaking update tonight to a story we first shared with you last summer. A 76-year-old man whose relatives say was brutally tortured in the basement of his North County home has now died.
In July, police arrested the man's own son. The suspect's mother and sister are also among the victims. Tonight, for the first time since the crime, we're hearing from the family. Brent Solomon joins us with an interview you'll only see on 5 on Your Side.
Well, Tommy Holloway was a Vietnam veteran awarded with the oldest military award there is, the Purple Heart. His family could have never imagined his story would end like this. A warning, many of the details are disturbing.
I tried to save him. I tried to save my mom. I tried to save everybody. And I couldn't save him.
Jackie Robbins is trying to tell the story.
I'm sorry.
But it's hard. She lives in Nebraska now, but many in the St. Louis area would know her from her old restaurant, Rib Shack, which operated for years. One location here on Natural Bridge Road, another at Cass and 13th. She moved a few years ago and often checked in on her parents who lived here in Bellefontaine Neighbors. Last summer, she knew something wasn't right when she couldn't reach them or her siblings for days.
I got on the highway just praying that, everything was okay.
She called police.
What they saw was unbelievable, like a movie.
Her 76-year-old father, 68-year-old mother, and 33-year-old sister had been zip-tied and left in the basement.
Several days without food and water, had been torture beaten. My mom was set on fire.
Look, as police arrested 35-year-old Anthony Holloway, who lived here with his parents.
He kept just literally hitting them, like stabbing them in the eye, to the point that my dad lost his eye. Threw water on them. He had a whip that he had bought, and he kept hitting them with the whip. He took some WD-40 and inflamed it on my mom, on his own mom. That is like crazy, just to throw your own mother down the step. It's crazy.
All three victims were hospitalized for months. Her mother and sister were released from the hospital, but her father never got better. He died last week.
But I think a lot of people would wonder why.
Yeah.
Charging documents show before all of this happened, the parents tried to break up an argument between the suspect and his sister.
Did you ever expect any type of behavior like this?
Not towards his parents, never towards his parents. I wouldn't have never expected that.
Last year, Anthony Holloway was charged with kidnapping and assault. Now that his father has died, the prosecutor's office tells me it will let me know if charges are upgraded. An online fundraiser is now in place to help with medical and funeral costs. You can find that right now on KSDK.com.